Martin Scorsese is one of the greatest filmmakers in history, a director whose vision has shaped American cinema for over 5 decades. From the gritty streets of Taxi Driver to the excess of The Wolf of Wall Street, he has consistently delivered films that dig beneath the surface of human behavior. Yet, behind the camera, Scorsese is known for being exacting and uncompromising. His collaborations with Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and Leonardo DiCaprio are legendary, but not every actor has found success under his watchful eye. Some of Hollywood's biggest names have discovered that Scorsese's style, though brilliant, wasn't always a perfect fit. James Caan. James Caan, fresh off The Godfather, once came close to working with Scorsese in the 1970s. They explored a potential project together, and while both men admired each other's talent, their approaches clashed. Caan preferred improvisation that stretched beyond the script, while Scorsese wanted improvisation tightly woven into his own vision. A rehearsal reportedly highlighted their differences, with neither willing to bend. Though the film never materialized, the encounter became one of cinema's great what-ifs, showing how even two remarkable artists can sometimes pull in opposite directions. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg's experience on The Departed highlights another creative tension. Cast as Sergeant Dignam, Wahlberg brought raw Boston energy to the role. Scorsese, however, pushed for more subtlety beneath the explosive exterior. On set, this difference in interpretation led to repeated retakes and disagreements. Ironically, Wahlberg's performance went on to earn the film's only acting Oscar nomination. Yet, despite the success, their collaboration ended there, with Wahlberg not considered for later Scorsese projects. It was a reminder that an actor can please audiences while still diverging from a director's vision. Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts nearly joined Scorsese's The Age of Innocence. Initially eyed for the role of Countess Ellen Olenska, she brought star power and charisma. But when rehearsals and costume fittings began, Roberts expressed discomfort with the rigid period details Scorsese considered essential. He wanted total immersion into the era, down to the physical restrictions of corsets, while Roberts leaned toward a freer, modern approach. Ultimately, she stepped away, and Michelle Pfeiffer took the role. The parting was professional, but it underscored how Scorsese's commitment to historical authenticity could overwhelm even major stars. Ryan O'Neal. Before Robert De Niro was confirmed for Raging Bull, Ryan O'Neal was briefly considered for the role of Jake LaMotta. O'Neal's charm and success in films like Barry Lyndon made him a strong candidate on paper. But when he met with Scorsese, their interpretations of the character diverged sharply. O'Neal reportedly sought to soften LaMotta's rough edges, while Scorsese demanded the raw, unflinching truth of the man. The collaboration ended almost as quickly as it began, with Scorsese turning to De Niro, who delivered one of the most iconic performances in cinema. Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder did work with Scorsese on The Age of Innocence, but their creative partnership was far from smooth. Cast as Mae Welland, Ryder wanted to play the character with vulnerability, emphasizing her innocence. Scorsese, however, envisioned Mae as far more calculating beneath the surface. This clash reportedly led to long, drawn-out discussions on set, with Scorsese guiding Ryder through endless retakes. Though her performance earned critical acclaim and even an Oscar nomination, the process was so intense that they never collaborated again. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey came closest to working with Scorsese when the director was developing a Howard Hughes biopic that later became The Aviator. Carrey's energy and transformative talent intrigued Scorsese, but their methods didn't align. Carrey thrived on improvisation, constantly exploring new interpretations, while Scorsese demanded precision and strict adherence to the script. After a series of workshops, it became clear the pairing wasn't working. Leonardo DiCaprio eventually took the role, and Carrey moved on to other projects. Their near collaboration stands as proof that even brilliant talents can be creatively incompatible. Conclusion. These stories reveal the challenges of pairing actors with one of cinema's most uncompromising directors. Martin Scorsese demands total immersion into his vision, and when actors bring different instincts, sparks often fly. James Caan, Mark Wahlberg, Julia Roberts, Ryan O'Neal, Winona Ryder, and Jim Carrey all discovered that sometimes brilliance lies not in compromise, but in sticking to your process, even if it means walking away. In the end, Scorsese's legacy is built on conviction, and these creative clashes remind us that behind every great film is a director willing to protect his vision at all costs.